Good morning, party people! Good morning. It is me. I'm over here for just a moment so I can explain about what's happening over here. And then we're going to work on some knotting project from Bargain Bead Box. Hi, good morning, everybody. Make sure this, I got to put this on live chat. Live chat. Good morning. Who's on here this morning? We got Sydney and Anita and Donna. Good morning. And Mary and Leah. Good morning. Good morning, Bridget. Hello. Good afternoon, Helen. Hi, Beth. Hi, Leslie. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Sharon. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, PK. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I missed you, good morning. So I want to walk you through this in case you're not aware. We do this every once in a while. So when we're logging into YouTube, these are some YouTube tips for you to watch. So when you get into your YouTube, you're going to want to make sure that this button right here is red. This is live. If you're watching a live video. So now I clicked it. It brings us up to where we are in the video. Okay, so if it's red, that means it's up to date. If it's not red, that means that it's behind. Okay, so for those of you who are trying to watch live. Then we go over here to this little gear, and we're going to click that, and we're going to go to quality, and we're going to click 1080 P60 HD. This is going to put your video into higher definition. If you are on a cell phone, a lot of times it'll say watch in higher definition or watch in high def, like if you're on a cell phone or an iPad or something. But you're going to want to click the gear, and then that's where you're going to go quality. Okay. And then we're going to go up here to chat. You're going to want to make sure you're on live chat. If you're on top chat, which is what it usually goes to like automatically, this does not show you all of the chats that are happening live. This shows you just like a few of the chats. It's also going to prioritize your chats that are going on. So you're going to want to do live chat. You can see them all. It's going to like reboot. And then down here is the description. If you need to know what we're doing, where to go, things and stuff over here. This is how you get to the Thunderhorse Descendant channel if you want to go watch other things and our Facebook and all our crappity crap down here. And you're going to like it because it's free. And then that's it. That's all I have to report. Yeah, so just some tips on watching, on help being on the YouTubes. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome in if you're new. I'm able to catch you live today. Hi, Lisa. Well, good morning. Hi, Leah. I knew I wasn't seeing all the chats. Yeah, that's probably because you're not on live chat, Leah. I also keep the chats up here on the screen. And the reason I do that is because sometimes we have sales and stuff. Then we can refer to the bones. You know, like right here. Yeah. So anywho, that's the goings-ons. This weekend, let me just get my coffee. This weekend has been a thing. It's been a weekend. That's not true. It hasn't even been a weekend. It's been a work day. Winter thinks this is great. She's over there in the cart. She's just like, I have all the Christmas boxes. I'm packing and shipping all the Christmas boxes and stuff. So there's like stuff everywhere. She loves it when there's stuff everywhere. She's just like, this is my favorite new room of the whole house. Winter glitter is free with your Christmas box, in case you're wondering. Hi! I hope you guys had a good weekend. I didn't hear too much from people. They must have been doing all their stuff. Oh, you got your beads on Saturday. Bridget did. Well, good. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I kind of got to keep an eye on her. I got everything kind of like, where it's like, she's not going to mess anything up if she knocks something over. But I have had the door shut for 2 days. So they're very like, why is the door shut? You and Squish are packing and prepping. Yes. We have been packing, prepping all weekend. It's been going very well. I have half of the boxes going out today, and then I'm going to get the rest of them ready, and they're going to go out tomorrow. I just didn't have enough space. Jefferson ended up helping me do like the putting the things in the box. you know, like the getting the stuff in the box. So that was really helpful because he prepped quite a few of them and that made it go a lot faster. So I was like, oh yeah. So yeah, that's what I got going on. And then I had a couple of people who had bought things for other people and like gifts and, you know, things like that. So all of those more complex ones I put kind of towards the back of the line because I'm going to get all this, like the easy peasy ones just going to the person who ordered them first. I'm going to get those out and then on to the more complex orders. Good morning. Yes, we did sell out. Leanna bought the last box, but I texted her, Leanna, are you on here? I don't know if I've seen Leanna this morning. Are you on here, Leanna? Paging Leanna Perry. Where you go? Anyway, so someone had actually bought her one as a gift. So I'm like, I got questions. Hi, good morning, everybody. But yeah, I'm going to call it a win. I'm going to call it a sold out. Which is smashing because this year we made 50 boxes, which is as much boxes as we've ever made. When I say we, I mean like me and Bunsen. Me and Bunsen, yeah. Winter, she likes to think she's helpful, but it's questionable. She's trying to get in a plastic bag right now that's connected to the door, so I don't know how helpful she really is. Good morning. I can't wait. This is my Christmas gift to myself. Yay. Winter, hey. We don't do plastic bags. Remember, we talked about this. Remember? Yeah, come here. Oh, yeah. She's like, but Mom, it's different. She's like, my environment is different. So yeah, that's what we've been doing all weekend. Bunsen helps and Winter supervises. Is that how it goes? Yeah. What else went on this weekend? Not too much. Me and Jeff stayed home. I did mostly the work things. Jefferson cleaned the house, which was great. And then today we have Squish appointment. I woke up and Jeff said, it's picture day for Squish. It's picture day for Squish. So we're going to go, I think it's at noon? Yeah, I think it's like noon. We're going to do the 20-week anatomy scan. So it's going to be like a long appointment today. Or whatever, and we meet with the specialist lady. Supposed to be Dr. Tobias, but then I was looking at the thing and they changed it to a different doctor, so I'm like, what's going on? But we'll see. So yeah, we're gonna do that today, so I'm excited about that. And to tell you, I probably didn't tell you because I haven't seen you since Friday. We put an offer in on a trailer. So we went out to that appointment on Friday. I've just been running around doing appointments. We went out to that place on Friday in Lincoln. It's not even in Bismarck. It's in Lincoln. And, remember I was telling you guys about it, and I was like, oh, I hope this little what's-his-face isn't too pushy, you know, because Jeff don't like that. So he was late. So he was late, and then he blamed traffic. Okay, so, I mean, whatever. I don't care, but... We came from Minneapolis. Like, there's no traffic in Bismarck, okay? Then he's like, I missed my turn. So he called me, and, like, he texted, and he was like, I'm late. And I'm like, that's fine. We're just sitting here because me and Jeff, we don't care. What are you scratching on? And then, we're just, like, talking and whatever and blah, blah, blah. And then he's, like, making a bigger deal out of it than it is. And then he called, and then he said, I effing missed my turn. And Jeff was like, don't swear around my wife. And I was like, uh-oh. Like, that's what he said when he got on the phone. So it was kind of like unprofessional. And anyway. But I told Jeff, I was like, you don't have to like this guy. He's a little, different. But I like the house. It was like the same setup as the other one. And it's already on the lot, so I'm like super excited about it. So anyway, we put in an offer on it. I asked for a new washer dryer. Good morning. Exciting. Yeah, I asked for a new washer dryer. So, well, they didn't have one in there. So it's new. It's a new one. It's a 2025. It's supposedly just been built and whatever. Winty, where are you? You're causing havoc. Where are you at? She's behind the shredder. Get out of there. I'm going to turn it on. She still doesn't like that. Get out of there. Get. It's not for kittens. You're going to do craziness. Get going out of there. Anyway, so it's a 3-bedroom. It doesn't have the den, but it's already on the lot. So I put in an offer and asked for a washer dryer because there wasn't one there, and then I asked for a fridge with a different fridge, a bigger fridge with like the top with like the ice in the door. You know how I am about ice in the door. I love ice in the door. I'm like, I need this to be different. They had like a smaller one that didn't fit in the space. Like it didn't even fill up like where the refrigerator is supposed to go. And I'm like, what are we doing with this? I was like, I do not want this. So we'll see how that goes. And then Jeff put in the paperwork for the money man, for the money lady, Jasmine. So we're waiting to hear from her. So that's what's going on. Got a lot of irons in the fire. So, but yeah. So that was kind of the weekend. So I'm excited to hear about. We should be hearing something, I think, pretty quickly from everybody. Other than that, I don't think there's any news. No. Oh, there's no bead drop. There's no bead drop today because I was busy packing and shipping Christmas and forgot about the bead drop. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't have time. These animals do not like change in their apartment. If for 3 days, they've just been freaking out. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go over here and we're going to start working on our knotting project from Bargain Bead Box, which is project 2. Where's my coffee? Coffee. Good morning, everybody. I seen your painted octopus, Beth. Yeah, I did. I seen it. It was cool. I made a comment. Jefferson was in my office trying to help me yesterday, and he had to sit on the floor because there's like not a lot of space, and he like moved my little finding carts all around, and they're not in the right place, and I'm like, okay. What will the drive be like from the new home? It's going to be a 22-minute drive for Jeff. Yeah, it's going to be significantly more than 3 minutes, which is what it is now. But as you will remember, in the last house we bought, Jeff did not want to drive on Highway 8. Y'all remember that? So I didn't get to live in Taylor's Falls. Remember? Do you remember? So, that's where we're at with that. I get a freebie. But I think it'll be fine because it's not like, it's like 22 minutes to his work, but like not to town. To town, it's like 6 minutes to the airport. It's kind of just like a suburby type situation. Oh, is this thing on? This is not on. What are we doing? Let's see. Brody's always got things to say until we're supposed to be working here. What am I doing? Okay. There we go. Yeah, so anyway, it's exciting. I'm excited that we're getting stuff in the going anyway. All right, today we're going to start with our knotting project. We got these aquamarine, we got these little leaves, we got the amethyst pendant, and then these guys. What was the name of these guys again? I can't remember. Where's my paperwork? Uh-oh. Oh, I think I moved it when I put my order in. I did order the box. I ordered the companion bundle, And I had it over there because I was looking for the coupon code. And what did I do with it? Well, anyway, whatever these ones are called. I'm sure you guys know. There you go. Phosphorylite. Phosphorylite. What is this? You're supposed to be on silent. I'm right. So, let's get this party started, shall we? What color are we going to do? What color are we going to do for findings? What color should we do? Silver findings? Because we got more like cool colors. Happy 20th birthday to the Taylor Swells Bead Shop. Yeah. Who all got the companion bundle? I got the companion bundle. It was only the second one that I got this whole year. I don't usually get it. Not because I don't like them, but mostly just because I have a lot of beads, but also like because I forget that they're having it. Kimberly actually messaged me and was like, did you get your, it's going to drop in like 5 minutes. And I'm like, oh, okay. Had she not texted me, I would have completely forgot about it. That's not the first time that's happened. So I forget, but also like, I don't know. I don't usually get it. So it's not because I don't like them. I think then I feel obligated to maybe do more projects with Bargain Bead Box, and then I get to feeling like that's all we do is Bargain Bead Box projects, you know? Which I'm sure some people don't care. But like, you know. I like to do dollar bead box, and I like to do soft flex and stuff because they send me their stuff for free. Bargain Bead Box doesn't. I buy all my stuff from them, which is fine, but like, you know, if somebody's going to send it to me, I always want to make sure that I'm using it, so it's a thing. I decided with Steve back to work, I could spend $50, so I got one. Ooh, fun. Fun. I know, and then I'm like, well, maybe I should save, maybe I should have saved this so I could like combine the two together, because I know there's an amethyst strand in that box, because I watched a video for this, but then I'm like, no. I got one. You know, honestly, Potomac beads, which, as you know, I'm not a bead weaver, but sometimes I like to, you know, pretend that I am. And they have an advent calendar this year. I got an email from them, and then I went to go look, and I think it's like $160. And I was like, I don't think that I could justify $160 considering that I don't, like, I'm not a bead weaver. You know what I mean? Like, they talked about, I don't know. I've never seen that from them before. But they were like, oh yeah, we got this. And sorry, I'm looking for string over here. We got this or whatever, and what were they saying? You get patterns, and you get I don't know, little focals and stuff. I don't know what they were all saying, and like they just said like inspirational stuff, so I didn't know. There's a big old squirrel out here eating choke cherries on my tree. He's so fat, he's gonna break the little branches on the tree. That little squirrel's crazy. Hi, good morning. I got them on Amazon and finished with Krylon gloss. Oh. You don't like purple? Oh, that's not a purple person. Yay! We are doing knotting. Yes, we are going to do some knotting. I was just kind of looking at everything here, especially these. I'm going to have to take a look at this. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to double up. We might have to do one strand, which is fine. Like, these would be fine for a double up. This will be fine for a double up. These are questionable. I think we might have to do onesies, which is fine. Am I going to do one whole strand? Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so now I've messed myself up. So I'm going to get my I always do a wingspan and a half, which is always way too much string. So right now I'm just going to do one wingspan because I'm not going to double it. This one we sold. I kept it. It's like a periwinkle color, but you can see when they did the dye, it's kind of spotty, so I didn't sell it. it's blue, and then you can kind of see the little white where it just, I don't know. I felt that was kind of maybe not great quality for this. I mean, I don't think you would notice when it's like undone, but I don't know. So I didn't sell that one. I think I had some others similar to this that we sold, but yeah. I was feeling overwhelmed. Maybe I should dig it out and do it this year. I got the Potomac calendar for a couple of years and didn't hardly do any of it. Oh no, can't. Is it fun? What is in there? I got questions because I don't feel like they were very descriptive. And then they also said like they hadn't done it in a few years, so I don't know. I'm just getting myself set up here. We're gonna go over all this if you're new to knotting. No worries, no worries. Hello, Gloria. Good morning. I thought about making an advent calendar, but I figured to get more than 1 or 2 beads and charms, it would add up to a really high price. Yeah, it does add up to a really high price. Are we gonna go? I think I want to go silver on this. Okay, hold on. Jeff moved all my stuff around, so I kind of gotta. I'm looking for some clamshells in silver. These are empty. My office, you guys, if you could see me right now, it's wreck in here. It's like full on wreck. Hello? Where are my clamshells? What's happening? Right, silver brass? Am I losing my mind? Totally possible. I'm a crazy person. I'm like, what? I'm a crazy person. They're not here. What is happening? I couldn't have possibly used a gazillion clamshells, could I? Is that possible? I don't think so. Okay, they're not in there. There they are. Okay, all right, all right. Not crazy, not crazy. Good to know, good to know. They're in the wrong box because this goes in the not bright silver, but that's fine. All right, there we go. Antique silver. There we go. Some of those going on. We got some Tinker Tots. Might as well use them. They're here. Some little Tinker Tots. And let's see. I shall use. Wondering if I'll try to use this big lobster today. Not crazy, just blind. Totes. Maybe I'll use this big lobster for funsies. Oh, here's another one. Yeah, I'll try that. That looks fun. I just need like a this. One of these things, not like the other. Do-do-ba-do. No. Let's see. I kind of like this one. I like the color. But it goes with this one. Let's use a jump ring. We shall see. Getting everything set up here, and then we can get going on this. Aha. That'd be better. Okay. Knotting is your favorite? Knotting is my favorite too. It is. I really like it. Once you get going and everything, like, it's like super fun. Alright, so first things first, I need a piece of plastic. Or something. The one time I need a piece of trash and it's not everywhere. There we go. I found some untouched Bargain Bead Box from 2021 and 2023. Did you find them? Your copper spacers or whatever you're looking for? Okay, so if you're new to knotting, this is how I do it. Everybody does it different. You do what you want to do. This is how I do it. I use the Loctite super glue. We're going to make some needles on our string. So again, this is 0.5 millimeter Ceylon. 0.5, that's generally all I use is 0.5. I make a little needle on there. Let it dry. I'll put it somewhere where it's not going to touch anything. Do both sides. 0.5 millimeter Ceylon. Make your little needles with your super glue. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right? Okay, this is 1 wingspan of string. Lost the cover. Of course not. She didn't find them. Hi, good morning. Okay, so here's all the things that we need to consider before we get just jumping into to knotting. So if some of y'all been knotting, you know that the holes on the beads are important, especially if you're using different kinds of beads, right? So like these little tiny ones, I'm going to try them, which is why we're going to use just one strand. These are not going to fit if I doubled up the string. So that's something to consider. Probably the same with these check, honestly. These other ones would probably be fine. So if you weren't using these and you were just using these guys, you could probably double up on your string. However, Ceylon is a triple ply nylon string. It's like a braided triple ply string. One strand is going to be fine for weight, especially if you're knotting it. Okay, it's meant to hold like pearls and heavy stones and things. So it's not like a big deal if there's only one string. Sometimes I use 2 strings simply because it holds the beads with the larger holes. Like if you have some larger hole beads of like, you know, when their hole is like 1.8 or 2 or whatever millimeters, like you need a big knot for that. So that's why I double it up. Anyway, so I'm waiting for my strings to dry. And then we have the clamshells. So these are just your little run-of-the-mill clamshells. I like the ones that have the hole in the bottom and then you fold them at the top. I don't really care for the side ones. Some people like the side ones. Not me. We'll get this party started. So, first things first. We're going to come in here and we're going to cut these off at an angle once they're dry. This makes it easier to get the beads on. We're going to marry them up, and then I'm going to go ahead and start in the middle with my pendant. Get everybody out of the way. And I'm just going to, I like to just do a lark's head knot. Do I like to do it from the back or the front? I can't remember. Sometimes I can never remember. I'm going to try the front first. Yeah. I'm cool with that. So I'm just doing a lark's head knot right here for my pendant. You don't have to do that. You could do 2, you know, but I'm just going to do like this. And then I'm going to tie a knot here. So that's like going to be the actual knot that secures it. Hi Sharon, yes, we do have these tweezers on my website. We have 3 different kinds. We have a black pair, they're diamond tip. We have a silver pair, which is also diamond tip. Just the difference for those is just the color of the tweezer. And then we have this one, which also has a shovel on the end of it. This one's like $5, I think, or $4 something. Okay, so I'm going to go in here through the, oh, I didn't explain this, sorry. Let me back up. I do this a lot, so I get to forgetting that some people don't know what to do. Okay, so you got your lark's head knot on there. You get it up where you want it to hang, right? So you don't want it to be like weird like this, because it's going to hang weird. You got to get it where you want it to hang first. Okay, so I like mine to be like kind of like that, like even with the back. And then you're going to just do your knot. So this is the move. You go round, and you bring it through 1, 2. And you're going to come with your tweezer. You're going to go through the loop and onto the base cord. Wherever you put your tweezer is where your knot's going to go. So if you want to be a little looser, you could go up some, you know, but wherever you want your knot to be. Okay, when you take your finger out, your loop's going to be on the tweezer handle, not over here. It's got to be on the tweezer handle. Then you're going to take the tails and you're going to pull them straight up. That's important. Okay, so then you're going to get what looks like this, a knot around the tweezer. Easy peasy. Then you take your tweezer out, and then you're going to put your tweezer on the base cords lightly, and you're going to push and pull at the same time to lock your knot into place. So you're going to pull the tails and push down with your tweezer. Okay, so that's what your knot's going to look like for that guy. You can hit it with a little bit of glue if you want to. I like to leave mine a little bit loose so that it can kind of move around if it has to. And then we split. We be splitting. Da-da-da-da. Some of these pop-up ads. Oh, you got a pop-up ad? Okay, so now, first things first, let's try to see if these little purple guys are going to fit on here. Now, it is possible that they might fit after we get our needle broken a little bit, because we got excess glue on there. But, let's see if they're going to fit. Let me try one of these first to kind of get some of the glue moving around. Those ones fit. These ones fit. These ones I knew would fit. These ones fit. These guys, I mean, I think they would fit if it wasn't like new glue situation. I don't think they're gonna fit. I'll try to kind of get some of the glue off. Sometimes when you get the little needles worked in, then it's easier. I think where there's a will, there's a way here. I don't know how much fighting I want to do this morning. Yeah. It's just because, that's what I thought. It's just because of the glue on the top. But it depends on how much fighting you want to do. Okay, that's up to you. But I got him on there, so I'm going to take him off now. Start with that little guy. I'm actually, maybe I'll do a stack. I haven't decided on like a pattern yet, but I guess here we are. Let me do one of these daisy spacers, aquamarine. I should probably split my beads before I just jump into this, but here we are. Yeah, see, since I got that first one on there, now this is not really a problem. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that's going to be my first one, and I'm going to tie this, and then we're going to split my beads so I don't get crazy and forget what I'm doing, you know. So, I'm just going to go do the same move, just with one string, go around, go through 1, go through 2. Now, with this knotting situation, if you had something with a larger hole here and you're only using one string, you might have to go a third time, right? So it kind of depends on your preference. And like, that's why also when you get into going into the third knot, it can look like built up, like a knot that's like built up. And sometimes I don't like that. So I'll double up on the string. So it kind of depends on what beads you're using. We're going to go through, grab a hold of it right above. Same move. We got this on there. Ooh, got this on there. Get on there. Like so. And then we pull this straight up. Just the one. I always put mine completely down and take my hands off of it because I found it helps with the gravity situation, so I don't like accidentally get too much space in between. And then you kind of pull this bead towards you a little bit to lock that knot into place, and that's it. That's what she looks like. So that double knot will definitely keep this little purple one in place. As a matter of fact, one probably would have kept it in place, but why do one when you can do two? Okay, let's split these beads up so I don't get crazy. I love the colors. Thank you. These are from the Bargain Bead Box. Okay, so I got one on there, so I need one here. I'm gonna put this kind of fat one. This one was like, I just got like the biggest one. Okay, now we're splitting evenly. So these are from the Bargain Bead Box. Whimsy, what is it? Winterberry? I think it's Winterberry. Winterberries. Winterberry Wishes? Winterberry Wishes. Why do I only have, I have an extra one? Why do I have an extra one? 4. Okay, well, I'll put this over here. I don't know what's going on with that. These guys. I just like to know how many I have for each side because I don't like to count things. It bothers me. So I just like to make sure that I have enough for each side so I can just go and not have to think about it, you know? It's just one of the things I like. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, because I already got 2 on the other side. Two, 4, 5, 5. I don't usually split up these little ones, but I might need to. 5. I might need to this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because if I'm using 2 of them on each one of the aquamarines, I want to make sure that I got enough. I'm not going to use these clear guys. These were kind of just spacers. You can use these if you want. I just don't think I need to use them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, and we'll leave these up for grabs in case I've miscounted. I'm not too terribly worried about our little spacers because I know I got tons of those, so we'll just leave those and we're off. Payroll is done. Yay! Huzzah! Winterberry Wishes. Tweezers are nice. Yeah, the tweezers are nice because you also can use them. Actually, the reason I started carrying these ones with the shovel is because my friend Diane Ritter, she uses these a lot with the Swarovski crystals, with the little tiny ones, and then because then you can like pick them out of your bowl or whatever she was doing, and I was like, I need some of those. Okay, have a good day, Ruth. Okay, I'm gonna put some of those tools away because I'm getting hung up over here. And just for funsies, I'm going to do the other side of this one. because I kind of just want to see what it's going to look like right there. Just kind of got to get some of the excess glue off the side. And might be a little bit of a struggle this first one, just like it was with the last one. And this one's got a barb on it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Spacer. And the purple. Be off tomorrow so I can watch the live. Yeah, replays count. Totally counts. I fringe that one out too. There we go. Okay. So when I work on the other side, I'll just flip it over like nothing happened. That's all I do. I just work on the back side because I'm right-handed. I know some of you are left-handed. My mom's left-handed, and she says that it's completely different instructions if you're left-handed. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know, you know? Okay. So there's what our front's looking like. Pretty cutesy, I think. Now we got to make some decisions about this actual pattern. These ones, oh yeah, these have the side. Forgot about those. Maybe I'll put one of those there. A little leaf. Oh yeah, that'll be cute. 1, 2. I'll leave a little bit extra space just in case I got to put a bigger knot in this because I'm only using one string. Nope, looks like it's gonna hold up with the one with the double knot. Maybe that's my issue. What's your issue, Beth? The tweezers? You don't have the tweezers? A fine tip tweezer, it really helps with getting the knots nice and close to the beads. Yeah, it does. So I got a little leaf on there. What else we got going on here? I want to start incorporating some of these guys. Maybe I'll do 3 of these. You don't have to knot after every single, I mean you can. You don't have to knot after every single bead. I think I'll do 3. Should I add some silver there? Maybe I should add some silver. That might take away from the facets. Let me try it. Hello. Yeah, this is like a do it your way kind of thing. If you want to knot after every single bead, go ahead. If you don't do that. Don't do that if you don't want to. That's my advice. Oh, I think I do like it better with the silver. These little daisy spacers, we do have them on Thunderhorse Descendant as well. They're like $3 for a pack of like 150 or something. That's why I know I'm not scared to be using them because I know we got them. I do like them. I'm going to go with that. 1, 2, yeah, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Hey, Lillard. Oh, the lady's here vacuuming. And they are great. Yes, they are great. Maybe that'll be my... I feel like I should put another purple one. Let me see. Maybe this will be the pattern? Till we can't pattern no more? Let's see. If you're sitting there asking yourself if I am worried about running out of beads, the answer is no. If that's the case, we'll just finish it off wherever it ends, and then we will add some chain or something to the top to finish off the necklace. I don't get too concerned about that. When you are knotting, a lot of times too, you get like excess length. So I'm not terribly worried about it. Easy breezy. Oh. Oh my. Oh, Lily's eating her dog food. Yeah, I think that's going to be cute. I'm digging it. 1, 2. Did that go? It didn't go. 2. I also like knotting projects because they're, in my opinion, they're really fun to do when you travel. Because, like, you don't need a whole lot of tools. Like, as long as you got your glue and your beads and your tweezer, you should be good to rock, you know? Okay, so I'm just going to repeat this, I think, with the leaf. I think it is important to note when they're doing these leaves, if you want them to hang down, you got to kind of have a little bit of space so they're not so tight that they're sticking straight up, you know? Oh, thanks for putting the website, PK. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, that lady's out there vacuuming again. And then I'll do this. So some of these are, well, I know these are dyed, aquamarine. These ones here. And some of them are white, like completely white, and some of them are blue. But that doesn't really bother me. This one's black. Where's the hole? There it is. We got 3. Coffee is required. I ordered an outfit for my husband's Christmas party, and UPS just showed up and with part of it. Yeah, 52 degrees. Well, I'm not going to say too much about it because I was wearing my coveralls this morning on the hill. Although it was 29 degrees. Okay, so that's kind of the situation over here. I'm going to do a little on this side so we can kind of get the full idea. This is just going to repeat with these. So I'm going to put these away, or put them in this cup for the time being. And then go to this side. And I'm I'm just going to flip this over and do a couple on this side. Coffee is required. I was doing really good with the coffee situation. I was just drinking 1 cup of half calf in the morning. And now, the last couple of days, I've really been wanting coffee. And I've been making a little pot of 4 cups of coffee in the coffee pot. I gotta stop doing that. It's half calf, but still, it's too much caffeine. I'm not supposed to have that much caffeine. So, you know. But I just really wanted it. I did. I was like, I just really want this. Also, I was out of K-Cups. And I find that when I'm out of the K-Cups, then I'm like, oh, well, I'll just make a little pot. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. Where's my silvery guys are in here. $52 sounds good. It's 33 with wind chill. In western Maine. I always want to go to Maine. I've not been. I think it'd be fun. $40 feels like 23. 36 miles an hour. That's New York. Yeah, right, Gloria? In New York? 58 here. It's been raining for almost 3 weeks straight. Oh, no. And now this guy, the little purple guys. It's soggy season. Nope. One of these. I feel like once I get this one on, then we'll kind of get the full effects situation going on. Oh, this one kind of twisted. Dokie. Again, gravity is your friend. 1, 2. Fort 76 in southeast Texas. 80s by noon. Jan. That does not sound fun, honestly. I don't know if I want 80s. I'm quite enjoying my like little fall weather. The only thing I don't really care for about fall weather in North Dakota is it gets dreary, and you guys know I don't like dreary. Like when the sun's like, it's dreary right now, and the sun's not out, I don't feel like motivated to do things, which is really funny because my friend Melissa, she's always like, oh, when I get all the things done when it's dreary outside, like she just goes in her house and does things, and I'm just like, nope, not this chick. I just want to curl up in bed. All right. I might be able to get this even before we got 5 minutes. Let me get this even real quick, like. And then we'll take a closer look. I'm gonna have 2 of these little silver guys. Ooh, cripes. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, it's gonna, honestly, well, yeah, I think I can say that right now. It's gonna be a lot more delicate than I originally thought it was gonna be with these chunky monkey well, I guess they're not really super chunky monkey, but these bigger, I keep wanting to say amethyst, aquamarine, excuse me. But yeah, it's going to be a little more dainty-like. All right, there we go. Even Steven. Let's see what we got. Heyo. Let's zoom it on in a little bit. Yeah. I think that's pretty good. There's always an option or like a situation where you might get a little more on one side, especially when you're using like these types of gemstones that are not technically like, you know, cut the same size because they're more of a raw stone. But that's cool. I am going to put a little dab of glue on this knot just because I don't want it to be getting crazy. Just a smidge, just a little whisper, nothing crazy. Yeah. I think it's cute. So I'm just going to keep repeating. And the truth is that we haven't really used that many beads. This is one side left. I am pretty confident that we're going to make it up the top here. If we don't, we can stop and add some something, you know. It'll be what it's going to be. Okay, zoom out, you. Yeah. I like the way it's going so far. So we'll work on this some more tomorrow and probably get it, you know, figured out. If you're concerned about finishing it, don't be. We use these little clamshells and they're super easy to, you just put a knot and then squish it closed, put a little glue on it, no big deal. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I actually considered, before we started this, I considered doing I've never done a multi-strand knotted situation. So I had them like laid out in the photo, you know, on the thumbnail, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll do a multi. This is my ad that I'm getting right now. And you guys, they have sweet chili. I'm like, can I order that before I go to the post office? I think I can. Squish really likes Dairy Queen. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about it. Anyway. Forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about? Oh, multi-strand. Yeah, so I had them laid out, and I was like, oh, maybe I could do like, you know, like put some little rings and just finish them and like connect them all, but they'll be knotted, and that could be cute. I thought about that. That kind of was cute. And then I was thinking about that, and I thought, it'd be cute to like do some knotted and then do some like rosary chain, you know. But then I thought, oh, maybe we'll save that for Christmas because we have that rosary chain in the Christmas box. I've just been thinking about that because I was looking at the Christmas box all weekend and I was like, oh, we got that rosary chain with the wood beads and all the moss agate and stuff. So sweet chili. Yeah, for breakfast, Jan, of course, clearly. My ads lately have been half screen with you staying on the other half. Oh, well, look at that. Maybe you guys are snazzy. Mine don't. They take up the whole screen. I don't pay for any ad things, so I don't know if that matters, but I got my tweezers ordered. Little things make me happy. Oh, good, Sharon. Well, thank you so much for your order. Appreciate that. Well, that ad was effective then, right? I don't think that's fair. I don't think you should just be showing Dairy Queen to pregnant women in the morning. I don't think that should be allowed. Congratulations on your little one. Oh, thanks, Ruth. Oh, I don't pay either. Yeah. So here I was, just, you know me, just just doing life things, and I took this little picture of the squish bump, right, in the mirror, and I was like, oh, this is kind of a cute little picture. I will share it on Facebook. So I did. And then everybody and their mother was like, oh my God, we didn't know you were pregnant, because I forgot that these people, like, don't know that I'm pregnant. Like, you guys know, and Jeff knows, and most of my family knows, most of his family knows. But I didn't know that not everybody knew, or I forgot. So apparently I did like a picture announcement on accident. And everybody was messaging me, and I was like, oh, I thought you guys knew about that. So all the important people knew. That's all I'm saying. Like, it was just funny because I just completely forgot. Okay, you hope Jeff knows. Oh yeah, Jeff knows. But yeah, everybody was like, oh, even my friend from California, Judy, she was like, what? Wait, what? And I was just like, yeah, I thought you knew about that. But I guess I just got busy and forgot to tell everybody or something. You know how normally people do like they do like something cute. They do like a onesie and they say like surprise or something. Baby such and such coming in 2026 or whatever they do. Yeah. It was just a picture of me standing in front of the mirror with all the Christmas boxes and all the like packing and shipping, like as big as my head, like as tall as me. And then like squish. I guess that's what we're doing. Seems accurate. It seems accurate. Oh. All right. Yeah, right? Okay, see you later, Mary. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. If you feel the need, swing over to the Facebook group. Let us know what you're working on. Like I said, we'll work some more on this tomorrow. I'm liking the way it's going. I think it's going to be super cute. My string match is perfect. So I'm happy about that. And then I'm going to be in and out of the house today. I'm going to first load up the first round of Christmas boxes and ship those out. And then I'm going to go to Jeff's work and get him. And then we'll go to the baby appointment. The baby appointment's like 3 hours today. So if you're trying to call me, that's where I'm at. I'm probably not going to answer. It's like we do the thing, and then we got to do another appointment right after. The thing starts at 12:30, and then the other appointment is until 2 or something. It's like a kind of an all-day event. I don't know why. But anyway, I have a friend that announced hers like a week before the baby was born. Oh no. Yeah, sometimes you just forget. We want pictures of Squish. Yeah, it's Squish's picture day. I'm excited to see how big they got. My favorite picture of Squish, though, is when they just look like a little gummy bear. And they just had little tiny little post arms. They just look like a little gummy bear. They're way little. Now they're probably just a whole baby. I don't know. I still haven't felt anything. I don't know if I'm just not, if I just don't know what I'm doing. Or if I just haven't. It's because over the weekend I was like, oh, I think I felt something. And then I'm like, I think that's just wishful thinking. So, but I don't know. Technically, tomorrow I'll be 20 weeks. So, they said that's fine. They said you don't always feel anything right away. But today we'll get to ask her about like where the, because like when I was pregnant with Seaver, they said my placenta was like in the front. And so they said that that's probably why you don't feel a lot of things, because it's like in the front. I don't know. I will ask. 65 degrees here in Yamima, Washington. Yeah. Butterflies are first. Yeah, we hope the scan goes well. Yeah, I hope so too. Squish just a whole baby now. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna bounce off here. Yeah, hopefully everything goes good. I'm gonna try to. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to get some Dairy Queen for breakfast. But yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow to work on this. Sorry that there's no drop today. There's no bead drop today. I just been working on the Christmas, so that's what I'm doing. But I will be back tomorrow to do some more of this stuff. So I'll see you guys then. I'm sure I'll have lots to report.